are you doing here so late?
It is a mission of mercy. I figured you could come for Thanksgiving. I would bring Thanksgiving to you.
Wow, you are an incredible woman.
Yeah, you better believe it. I got turkey, I got stuffing, I got falconary, homemade cranberry sauce, candied yams.
It's supposed to take you all day.
Yes, since 9 a.m. this morning. I've been sweating over a hot stove.
I like the sweating image.
Working my fingers to the bone.
Oh, come on, you're making me feel guilty.
Oh, Steve, what do I love doing better than anything else in the world? All right. What do I like doing second best out of anything? I like to cook. And it was a pure joy to make this food, and now you're going to get the pure joy of eating it.
I'm sorry I had to cancel so last minute.
But what can you do? It's an emergency. It's not like you got a better offer and blew me off or something. So.
Good news. The restaurant down the street is still open. Saved from another Thanksgiving dinner of cafeteria food. Looks like you're, Olivia beat me to it. It's like we had the same idea.
Ah, great minds. Of course, mine's homemade.
She's amazing in the kitchen. She really is.
I'm sure. You did all that for Steve?
Oh, well, it's Thanksgiving, you know. I assumed that my son and his girlfriend would eat a little bit, but yeah, Steve and I were going to spend Thanksgiving together.
Best laid plans, huh?
Yeah, he had an emergency. Yes.
We had quite a night here at the hospital.
Was that a pie I saw in there?
Pumpkin and apple, yes.
Impressive.
Oh, so you're amazing in the kitchen too, huh?
Oh, no, a disaster. Remember the time I tried to make cornbread? I practically burnt down the entire building.
When the fire department begged me never to cook again.
So it was your birthday. I was trying to be nice and make all your favorites.
So you like cornbread?
Are you kidding me? He practically lived off it in Memphis.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Half of our dates included dinner at Moss's. Best cornbread in town.
Long time ago.
But you know you still love it.
La-la.
Took some convincing, but I got them to whip you up some, even including the maple butter. It probably doesn't compare to Moss's, but it's a thought that counts.
I'm having a lot of thoughts right now.
I gotta take this. You guys, enjoy dinner.
This is the graveyard shift, but some of us still have work to do.
Olivia made Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, so I see. You know, you could move it, or I could put my charts on top of the stuffing.
Come on, can't we tempt you with some homemade pies, Bivany?
Apple and pumpkin and cherry.
I don't care if it's Apple Brown Betty, it doesn't belong on this desk.
Come on, where's your holiday spirit?
I used to celebrate with my son Stanford. Didn't see much point after he died.
I'm so sorry.
Now, I work, or I try to, unless people are spilling cranberries all over my workstation.
You know what, Biffy, why don't I set up a whole spread in the conference room, and then you can just go and eat whenever you're ready to take a break or something.
I don't have time for breaks. I got to make copies of Dr. Now's files for the police department.
Why?
Well, I guess they're looking for a murder suspect, which would pretty much be anyone she knew.
Steve, I need your help.
What?
It's Dante. There's something wrong with his breathing.
Honey! Hey!
Whoa!
Hey!
Whoa!
Oh my God, he's white as a ghost!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Honey, I've got Steve here. He's gonna take good care of you. You're gonna be okay.
I'm okay, Mom. I was fine. I was fine. I was sleeping until you just barged in here.
Barged in? You're white as a ghost, and Lulu said that you were breathing funny.
What the hell is this? What's going on?
I wanted Steve to check on you.
Baby, I told you I didn't want anyone to know that I collapsed.
Where? Honey, when did you collapse?
Oh, great. No, okay, look, I overexerted, okay? It was nothing.
Did you hear him? He's recovering from major surgery, and he's sitting here acting like he just got a paper cut.
What were you doing when you collapsed?
Just nothing. No, I just tried to go for a little bit of a run.
What are you doing running? What is going on in that stupid head of yours?
Thanks, Mom. Wow, I'm fine, okay? Why did you bring in the cavalry?
Because you were wheezing in your sleep.
Baby, I told you when I do that, it's because what's left of this lung has to work harder to move the air around on that side. I explained it to you last time.
What last time? Are you telling me that this already happened once
The
before?
wheezing happened, not the collapse.
I was fine then. I'm fine now, too. Okay, Doc, please, would you tell them that I'm okay?
Wheezing could have several causes.
No, I think we should call an ambulance. Sorry.
No. Then I go to the hospital, they admit me, I'm reported, I have to get pulled off the job.
Well, would you stop thinking about your job for 2 seconds and start thinking about Lulu?
I I think about Lulu every day.
Well, then why don't you show her some respect and some respect for the life that you two are planning together? Well, how is he?
Well, he's doing pretty good, all things considered.
I think I mentioned that.
So what was with the wheezing?
Just a little congestion in the lungs. But I'll give you a prescription. And you gotta make sure you take all the pills or you could wind up back in the hospital with bronchitis.
That's the last place I want to be.
Well, then stop running around the streets like a dummy and collapsing in the streets.
Could you please give it a rest?
Why don't you give it a rest? Is that all that's wrong?
Yeah, he's fine. But you are recovering from major surgery. And a relapse is always possible in the first month or so. So stay healthy, drink a lot of water, and get some sleep.
Sleep? Wow, that's what I was doing. I was getting a lot of it until you barged in.
That was my fault because I obviously overreacted.
You can never be too careful.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear that. Wow. Look, I appreciate everyone's concern, but I think I can handle my job with whatever's left of this lung.
Honey, Steve is not going to go say anything to Mac.
I'm not worried about Steve. Okay, look, I promised Lulu that I would take a desk job for a little while. Anyway, so relax.
So does that mean that
Mom,
things
good
are
night.
going?
Good night, Mom. Okay? I need my sleep like the good doctor says.
Make sure you feel that tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm going to come and check in on you first thing.
Thank you so much, you guys. Oh, let me pay you for the cab.
Oh, honey, don't be silly.
no,
about that.
please. I insist. Just thank you.
Okay. You guys take care of each other.
So happy you're okay.
Be honest. Do you think I was a little over the top with Dante?
No, not in the slightest.
Now you're teasing me.
I think any concerned mother would speak exactly that way to her 5-year-old child.
You know what? When my son stops acting like he's 5 years old and starts having a little bit of respect for his boundaries and setting some limits for himself, I'll stop nagging him.
You
What?
are a wonderful mother. Any kid would be blessed to have you as a parent.
There he is. Our fearless leader returns.
Sorry I had to leave on such short notice.
Not a problem. It's actually quiet here at the ER for once.
Thanks for covering for me, Maggie. Maggie?
Short for Margaret, named after some saint or other. Why? Just have some sort of meeting to you?
He transferred from the ICU. Thanks. Done for the night. Thanks for waiting.
Well, thank you for dropping everything the last minute to go check on my knucklehead kid.
It's the least I could do after you slaved over a hot stove all day.
You know, the thing about my cooking is it reheats very well.
You know what? I am hungry.
Hungry? Well, that's good, because I made enough food to feed a freaking army.
Where's the food?
It's not every day that the staff gets a home-cooked meal.
So how were the pies?
Oh, they look delicious. And this cornbread, that was the real crowd pleaser.
Well, I guess next year, we'll just forget the stove and stop through a drive-through.
I miss your home-cooked meal way too much.
Really?
Yeah.
You miss it more than Memphis? Even with all that fun city, beautiful women, all that cornbread all over the place?
You are so cute when you get all territorial, right?
I'm just making an observation.
You don't have to. I mean, even if there was unfinished business between Maggie and I would never leave you with what you're facing.